Morning guys, so today is going to be a stretching and mobility class. Again, it's going to be a short one, it's going to be 15 minutes in total, and what you'll need is one of these bad boys. You need a chair. So I'm going to give it a minute for you guys to go and grab yourself a chair, and then we'll get started. Okay. So 30 seconds, and then we're going to get started with the stretching and mobility routine. Again, 15 minutes using the chair. So if at the moment you are housebound, but you're still working, chances are you're most probably seated for extended periods of time at your computer, which can, like anything, cause issues over time. So these exercises are also going to be massively beneficial to you guys who are seated and sedentary for time. So same again, if you haven't already done so, go and grab yourself a chair, we'll take a seat and we'll get started with this stretching and mobility routine. Okay guys, so we'll get started, and what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the upper body. So just some really nice easy ones to start off with. All we're going to do is a grab and a pull. So with this, you're just going to come forwards, round your back, stretch out that back, and then lead back with the elbows and stretch out the chest. And we're going to repeat this again. So coming forwards, nice little stretch out on the back, controlled movement, stretching out on the chest. And we'll just repeat this several times. Nice little stretch out both ways. Just a nice easy one to get started. Okay, one or two more. And relax. Okay, so from here what we're going to do is interlock the fingers, push out in front, stretching out those forearms and those fingers and hands up to the ceiling. And then from here all we're going to do is just move to the side, stretch out the lats, hold that position, back into centre. Same on the opposite side, so we want to be stretching out all of that side back into the centre. And then from here we're just going to bring your arms out to the sides, start with some small rotations, and we're just going to build up into nice full rotations. And then we're going to reverse this movement, so we're going to go big, working smaller, 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 and relax. Good. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll get started with upper body, in particular the neck to start with. So all we're going to do is just nice and gently sit up straight, grab one side of your head, and we're just going to gently pull so we feel a little bit of tension, not pain, and back. Same on the opposite side as well. So grabbing the head, just stretching, tension, not pain. Good. Okay, we're going to go one more time each side. Maybe play around a little bit with the direction, so you could even pull slightly more on the back of the head, and that will stretch out more of the back part of your neck. Same on the other side, so those traps. These may be areas that don't get stretched out massively for both athletes and just your average folk as well. So we can do some head turns, just nice and gentle, transverse movement, Again, just to a point of tension, not to a point of pain, and also down and up, just nice and gentle again, just working that neck, and also some rotations. Again, don't push it too much, just nice and gentle. Then we can go reverse as well. So a little story, when I was travelling, I slept on a friend's sofa and woke up the next day and I was in massive amounts of pain with my neck. I couldn't turn it. I'm sure you've experienced this before yourselves, where you can't turn your neck, so you've got to turn your full body. So these were some of the exercises that I employed to help me alleviate that pain. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to move on to the thoracic area of your spine. So this is anything from the neck down to the lumbar. And with this, what we're going to do is we're going to move over slightly to the side of the chair. Okay, and then from here we're going to take one leg back and we're going to grab with the opposite hand over the chair and grab onto it. You could even grab onto this as well. And what we're going to do with this arm here, we're going to pull, and with this arm here, we're also going to pull. So we're going to create a locking mechanism. And where I'm getting it here is thoracic area of the spine, but also running down hip flexor as well. So we'll do the same on the other side as well. Exactly the same. So leg back, going to grab with the opposite arm, grab onto here as well. So pulling on here, and sorry, what we're going to do is we're going to push on this one. So it's a pull and a push, so we're locking the body. And what you might feel is a popping sensation, like that, which is absolutely normal. And relax, good. Okay, another one that we can do for all of the posterior of the leg, if you come back over to one side of the chair, and I'll just drop this a little bit so you can see. All we're going to do is we're going to straighten out one leg, bring the toes towards the body, and then hinge forwards, and you should feel it running all the way down back of the leg. Really nice stretch. Easy to do. Okay, exactly the same on the opposite side as well. So over to one side, straighten one leg out, bring the toes towards your body, and then hinge forwards till you feel stretch running all the way down your leg. Okay, good. So there's a few other ones that we can do as well. The one that we did last session, which is for your hips and your groin. So with this one, foot goes over, ankle onto the knee, and all we're going to do is we're just going to gently push down against that knee, and you should feel it running along the outside of your glute. If you want to take this a step further, you can hinge forwards, back nice and straight, and that turns it into more of an intense stretch. Okay, relax, let go, switch over. So exactly the same, ankle on knee, pushing down on the knee with one hand, straighten the back, and then hinge forwards. Again, just to a point of tension, not to a point of pain. And relax. Okay, so what we could do again, if we want to work that thoracic area and line the spine, this is an alternative version. All we're going to do is bring the leg over this time, bring the hand on here, and rotate. So this is just another way of doing what we did a couple of minutes ago. Same on the other side as well. So imagine maybe not me, but if you're a woman, imagine when you're wearing a dress and you're trying to be a lady. And just rotating, good. Okay. So what we could do as well is work the back of the arms with the chair. So this is another one, which is quite a cool exercise. It also works thoracic span again. So with this, all we're going to do is use the chair, get your elbows on the chair and your hands together, and then we're going to try and bring our head through this square, this gap between our arms, and as we come down, bring the hands behind. Get a nice stretch out on the back of your arms. And then coming forward, so we'll do that again. Just take your time with it. All you're going to do is bring your head through that opening, hands behind. Nice little stretch. And coming back. We can also work the shoulders a little bit as well. So with this, what I want to do this time is grab onto the back of the chair, straighten your arms, and then come through with the head. And this is working more of the ball and joint socket in your shoulder. And relax. Okay, so we're going to do this one more time. Arms straight this time, coming through that opening. And relax. Good. Okay. So there's a few that we can do there. Another one that we can do is going to work the hip flexor. So with this, we can either use a chair or we can use a wall. It doesn't really matter. How we're going to do it is use the chair, foot goes on like this, and then we're just going to bend at this static leg, coming down. What I want you to do is I want you to bring your knee back so you feel a stretch running along quad and hip flexor. Okay, exactly the same on the opposite side as well. So one leg static, one foot on the chair. Make sure you've got a little bit of distance so when you bend, your knee can track backwards. And again, make sure you get a nice stretch out on your quad and your hip flexor. Okay, and if you want to do this on the wall, this is going to be a little bit more intense. But for those that are flexible, could be a good one, especially before leg activity. So with this, and this is quite a hard exercise for me at this moment in time, get the foot and the shin, push it against the back of the wall, and then all we're going to do is we're just going to straighten up. Okay, and again you should feel it running along quads and hip flexors. Okay, if you want to take this step further, plant one leg, or should I say one foot, on the floor, and again straighten that back, presenting your chest. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same on the opposite side as well. Again, all we're going to do is start off with both knees on the floor, get one foot, plant it against the wall as well as your shin, and then we're just going to straighten out and hold that position. Okay, and again we can take it a step further, plant the foot on the floor and just extending and presenting your chest. Okay. So these are some exercises that I most probably wouldn't do if I wasn't demonstrating, but the benefits of stretching are massive, really. It's something that I should definitely do more of, and it can only enhance, I think. So I'm just trying to think if we've got any other exercises that we could potentially do with the chair. offhand. Yeah, we could do maybe 1 or 2 more, so I'll show you another one. This is going to work glutes, and we're also going to work the ankle a little bit as well. So I'll call this the last exercise for today. All we're going to do, get your back nice and straight, grab your knee, keep your back nice and straight, and pull it into your chest. Okay, I'm also feeling this on my hips as well. And then we can take it a step further by simply rotating the ankle clockwise and anti-clockwise. Okay, same on the opposite side as well. So straighten the back, grab the knee, bring it into the chest, and then we're going to do some rotations. Same on the other side as well. Okay, and relax. Good. Okay guys, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet and leave it there. I hope it benefited you. If you know anybody that might benefit from this stretching and mobilising routine, by all means tag them in this post. For my exclusive clients, we're going to do another stretching and mobility class tonight at 6 p.m. This weekend, on the Saturday at 12 o'clock, I'm going to do a fancy dress Zoom call, and this is open to anybody, not just exclusive clients. If you want to have a go at it, more than welcome to. I'll put a Zoom link in the comment section in this video. The theme is under the sea. However you want to interpret that, you can do. Would be great to have you on board. Apart from that, guys, have a great day, and I will speak to you all soon. Take care.